Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. So in this video I will show you unboxing and first look of a new Kizer knife that I got. This will be the Kizer Knives Drop Bear Utility. And let's pause a little bit here. I must really say that Kizer knife did really stepping up the game lately with the designs of their boxes. If you remember, the old styling was just a plain black box with a sticker. Yeah, but nowadays we are looking at really some models have a different kind of super nice design elements to it. As you can see, action for you, nice Vanguard. So what this means that basically Kizer has also some kind of sub brands incorporated, like lots of Chinese manufacturers have now. Like for example, Concept has the Tenable. CVV has even two. So we have the CVV and also Senkat, if I'm not mistaken. Bestech has Bestech Man, but not to bore you to death with it. So I just wanted to appreciate it. So the box itself, the model number is V3619JA7. This is a Azomite design, as you can see. A little bit of informations and innovation, respect and sharing. So nice buzzwords there. So basically the Drop Bear did release a couple of let's say years ago, maybe 1-2 years ago. It was a nice design, I must say, but definitely did not grab my attention that I know, wow, I have to have it for some reasons. But now that they are releasing this version here with, long behold, finally some nice brown micarta, I say okay, take my money, and I bought it. So inside the box we have a set of spare blades, Work Pro blades made out of SK5 blade steel. So here is the size, 6.1 centimeters or 61 millimeters, 10 pieces. Then we have a silica packet. They are still giving us, even with the Vanguard series, extra hardware, so a really nice koala bear here. And let's see what we have here. So yeah, nice. These are the tools. So basically these will come with the tools inside, and they are giving even 2 extra tools. So wow, nicely done, Kizer. And extra mega springs for the clutch lock and a set of screws. So I'm really impressed that they are doing this, and they definitely had to not do this. Also a medium or small sized microfiber cloth, and how to replace the blade. Nice touch here. So I will be showing it to you, but there is also a video about it. So this is a really work through and through marketing with all the information. So super nicely done, thank you very much. But the main focus is obviously here on this blade. So lately lots of companies are releasing their version of a X-Acto knife or utility cutter, and I must say that Kizer with this one did a really good job. The clutch lock, or basically the axis lock, is super fidgety on this one. Wow, very nice. But let's see the specifications really quickly. So we have an over length of 17 centimeters or 6.7 inches. The blade is 7.1 centimeters or 2.8 inches. The blade width is 2.8 centimeters or 1.1 inch. Thickness is 2.8 millimeters or 0.11 inches. Handle length 10 centimeters or 4 inches. And the thickness of the handle is 1.2 centimeters or 0.5 inches. As far as this measurement goes, these are the measurements of the blade holder, not the blade itself. because you will have the X-Acto blade, you will put the X-Acto blade inside. As far as the materials goes, the blade holder is 5CR15 stainless steel with this, I would say, some kind of bead blasted finishing on it. Yeah, satin bead blasting finish. And the blade that is provided is SK5. Lots of the X-Acto blades are SK5. So keep that in mind. If I'm not mistaken, SK5 is a non-stainless steel, so it is carbon steel, so that can definitely rust on you, but yeah, you will replace it and throw it away. Anyway, as far as the materials goes on the handles, we have brown canvas micarta, a really fine grain to it. And we have stainless steel liners, which are full liners, and they are skeletonized to weight reduction purposes. Open with these standoff constructions, so you can blow out grime, dirt, anything that goes inside. As far as the opening method, you can definitely use the centrifugal force or the gravity with the Clutchlock, or the nicely designed thumb studs. As far as the pivot assembly goes, it relies on cage ball bearing washers to be super smooth and snappy opening. The pocket clip is polished stainless steel with medium tension and 2 flush screws. Thank you very much. This is how it's supposed to be. As far as the extra hardware goes, like we saw on the start of the video, we have 2 tools here. Let me try to take them out. One is obviously the, I would say, some kind of toothpick, but this is metal, so I don't know what you would like to do with this. Maybe poke some holes somewhere. And the second tool here should be the tweezers. Oh, yeah, they are a pair of tweezers here, so nicely done. And if you lose them, you have basically a spare inside the box, so super nice. So as far as the blade goes here, you can definitely change it on the fly, and that is mainly due this design and with this version with the micarta, because there are a couple of different designs, different materials from handle goes, that they have screwed down construction for the blade. So I don't know why they produce 2 different methods for fastening the blade here, but as far as the quick change goes, you can definitely only change quickly this one, and you have to push the blade on the top here, and then you can take it out. Let me try to do it off camera, not to cut myself. Just to push it down and reinsert it. Okay, so you push it down here, then you can disassemble or take it out the blade out of the folder. And let's take it out completely, and let me show you also the construction here. So as you can see, this is definitely bended more to the inside here, so that it is a little bit more, provides more tension to it to be more stable. And as far as the design goes, this is really a good option for maybe somebody who would like to carry a knife, goes to different locations, maybe has to travel via, I don't know, train, any kind of plane. You have to go through some kind of security terminal check-ins, because this should be not considered as a knife, but only just a multi-tool, because you have pairs of tweezers and pick there. And if the security personnel don't like those tools, you can take them out, throw it away, and you have your basically knife ready. And when you land or go out the second place you have to be. Then you just go to the hardware store, buy yourself a pair of these X-Acto blades, and you put it inside, and you have already a knife to go tackle everyday chores and things you have to do. So this is definitely really interesting. Also, as far as also the intentions, how this can be a really useful tool for those people who do not can or do not want to carry a full-sized blade, of course, basically. Okay, so I'm really happy that more companies are doing this. So let me put the blade inside. Yeah. So, and yeah, there is no wiggle, nice and sturdy, and of course the blade holder is super sturdy, like we know and care with the knives that are made by Kizer. Of course, they are super nice and really nice quality items. So as far as the pocket clip goes, there is a possibility to change it out for left-handed, right-handed carry. So also my left-handed users, this is a super nice, completely ambidextrous design as far as the thumbs goes, and also the clutch lock or axis crossbar style lock. They are giving us also a really nice updated hardware here, so no more those small screws. So thank you very much. And like I mentioned, definitely a nice decent size lanyard hole. As far as the weight goes, we have 80.9 grams or 2.9 ounces. These are made in China, of course, and the price is, the MSRP is $50.50, and they are going for around 43 US dollars. So definitely inexpensive, nice option out there. As far as the variants goes, like I a little bit mentioned, you can definitely choose from different materials on the handles. You can choose from green G10 with a also with a black gray micarta. Those two will have the screw configurations, and there is also a yellow P or clear acrylic design or handle material, with the screw configurations for the blade holder. Those the G10s are a little bit more expensive, around $46, and the clear acrylic is $42.5. So check out your favorite dealer. This should be available now all over the place. Now let me show you a few comparisons here that I have on the table. One that I just find out that I never made a video about is here a Gerber Industrial Edge Tech Hide. So yeah, definitely a bulky piece here, but yeah, the concept is nothing new. Basically, lots of companies are making dedicated holders or smaller versions, larger versions, but yeah, this is one option out there. Previously shown on the channel. If you would like to have a little bit something more expensive than this one here, then check out the Burker Plus. This is the AK-75, or it's called also Kalashnikov box cutter SOI. Definitely a nice way to have your favorite 75 platform in a box cutting configuration, but as you can see, it is a little bit larger due to the larger handle, of course, but you are getting much less edge. Basically, on the drop bar you are losing, I don't know, maybe 8 millimeters less than a centimeter, of course, so that is less than half an inch, and on this one you basically are forfeiting the half, but usually the X-Acto knife is only used on those first 1/3 of the blade itself, but depending on your work. So now let's see a few size comparisons with other knives I have, but I forgot to show you the pocket profile, so I'm really sorry about that. Sometimes I forget. So this is how much it will be sticking out. And of course, let's do also a paper cut test, but this should be yeah, not necessary, because these are basically scalpel sharp blades, so you can expect always a super sharp fresh blade out of the packaging. So this is the Buck Sovereign. No, let's continue with the Benchmade Bug Out here. Definitely this is the regular size one. There's also a small one that would probably fit the sizing of the drop bear. Here's Kershaw Leak. Let's do the Red Model 2, so the smaller one from the Red family. Spyderco Delica. Let's see the CRKT Padawan. Of course, you cannot omit the Kizer Backlighter 2. Here is also a Kizer Pinch, and let me show you how far we came with the Micarta. So this is basically one of the first Chinese production knives from Kizer that have Micarta. This is what I call OG China Carta. As you can see and now that I see the texturing, I must apologize, because this to me looks more like a linen type of micarta, not canvas. So sorry about that. Let's bring back the Backlighter 2 and let's compare it together. Yes, as you can see, this is linen micarta, and yeah, this is the. So this is not a canvas. I made a mistake. Sorry about that. So this. For example, let me show you also a paper micarta, which is the top smooth, the most smoothest micarta that you can own or have on your knife. So basically paper infused with bonded with the resin. So, and forgot to show you, this is the Lander 2 with that beautiful clip point profile blade. And there is also a small Lander which would probably fit inside the measurements of the drop bear. And of course here is the CGRB Pyrite Old with the burlap micarta. Let's get out the usual suspects. So here is the QSP Penguin, CVV Elementum, Vosteed Knives Raccoon, Petrified Fish 949X, here is the QSP Offspray, here is the small Griptilian from Benchmade, CVV rustic gent. Box Print Pro, another beautiful barrel of micarta. Here's the Real Steel Knives Griffin Pro. Spyderco Paramilitary 3. Let's see also the Sharpie here. Rough Rider Peanut. And let's close it down with the Cape Art Dozier Folding Hunter. Okay, so overall I must say this is another beautiful functional EDC piece from Kizer, and with this 4-finger choilet I also forgot to mention, you are definitely have a super nice utility cutter here with lots of jimping here. You can position your finger on the top, on the back part here, so definitely really nice. Let me give you a little bit more macro shots here. So here is the Ulti Beer 2 with the Ezo designer mark there, Kizer logo, and that is everything. So if you have any questions, please leave comments down below. I'm more than happy to reply so I can, of course. If you're subscribed, very much, big thumbs up to you. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to not miss any future videos. With that being said, well, I wish you a wonderful day. Stay safe. Hope to see you soon. Bye.